Hi everyone. The second online resource that I investigated was Teaching Tolerance. It can be found www.tolerance.org. I had never heard of it before, and why I picked it on the list was a lot of the things on the list were content based. With not teaching like a core content, I kind of wanted to explore the other things. Teaching Tolerance sounded interesting. I teach social skills, so I guess I kind of gravitated towards it. Very cool. Very easy to set up your free account. And once I did that, I kind of started exploring. And the first thing I noticed is this is not something like you would have your kids get on. This is for a teacher. There are resources for teachers. One thing I struggled with at the beginning of my teaching career was that I liked to create my own things, which is great. But my supervisor was kind of like, you keep recreating the wheel. You spend a lot of time on this when there are already things like this out there. I think this is a perfect example of it. You don't need to recreate the wheel. There are these awesome lessons and supplemental materials out there. So, getting started, About Teaching Tolerance is where I kind of went first. So their mission is to help teachers and schools educate children and youth to be active participants in a diverse democracy. So the main thing here is educators use these materials to supplement their curriculum. And it's really, really awesome. This website, I'm shocked that I've never heard of this before because it's totally awesome. You go to classroom resources, there's lessons, learning plans, student text, student tasks, teaching strategies, film kits, printable posters. Just going to click the first lesson that pops up. You can search the lessons, filter the lessons. There's 500 of them. Just going to click the first one to kind of give you an idea of what they look like. This one focuses on the concept of fake news. So right here, objectives are listed, central questions, materials. I want to say the materials are awesome. There's a link right there. Click it. It pops right up what you need. Vocabulary, overview. It says this is a one of a 2-lesson series. Lesson overview, procedure, listed out very clearly. You know exactly how to run this lesson. There's also the alignment to Common Core standards and external links and related resources. This one did not have it. Sorry. Materials. In some of them, rubrics are listed. I want to just kind of search that and show you. They also have rubrics already made for you. So here, I'll just hit this one. Go down to materials, commentary rubric. It's right here for you. You don't have to recreate a rubric. I mean, you tweak it to meet your student needs, but if you really want to do, you could just use what's there already for you. I want to jump back to something else that I found really cool were the film kits. I was like, what in the world? And originally when I saw film kits, I didn't even know what I was expecting. I didn't know if they were sending you a video camera, you can make your own videos or what. But they have videos that are streamed on here. So here, this one says available for streaming only. The next one says available for order. I was like, what? How is that free? But it appears to be. You just come down here to order film kit, put your name in, position, school, and they ship it to you. Which I was kind of shocked at. I was like, what? Also, if you go back to it, it includes the DVD and a teacher guide with lessons. So you get that, and you're ready to go. There's also printable posters right here. You can download the PDFs, print them up, hang them up. There, your room's decorated a little bit. I thought that was pretty cool. Or you could kind of post the PDF in a blended learning environment. So like I mentioned, this is for teachers. Unlike BrainPop, which was my other one, you wouldn't have your student log on here. These are more for the teacher and supplemental to add into your curriculum that you're already using, kind of some extra lessons that kind of extend. And I think it's really awesome. I think you should definitely kind of investigate it, see if you could incorporate this into your classroom at all. But when I look here at the recognizing good digital content, I guess I kind of like stopped just because, like I just said, you wouldn't have your students get on this. And it's more something you would kind of upload to your own learning environment to use. Like I would put it on if I was teaching one of the lessons, I would kind of tweak the lesson to put on Schoology. Like the website, not many graphics, learning paths. It's not like they can get on the website and take different paths. Interactive, if you would just upload the lesson plan, I mean, I guess if you had older students, you could totally do that. It is interactive. Like the links are right there. They could kind of click and figure out what they needed to do. There's rubrics on there, but it's not, you couldn't get data from this website for your student. Like if you can't just have them go on here, do an assessment like on other online resources and get the data because it's more of a website for you. I hope that makes sense. But it is really cool, and I do encourage everyone to kind of check it out and see how they could incorporate it. It seems like they try to bring it back and interest the students. I guess just looking at like the lesson I had up earlier, like they're using Teen Vogue articles, which I feel like seeing someone from Sesame Street, like a Muppet or a Muppet, not Sesame Street, on here would be appealing. They'd be like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I don't know. I liked it. I'm gonna figure out how I can incorporate some of the lessons into my instruction at some point. So it's really cool. So just check it out. Thanks.